I don't know, I'm not the DOP. That's your job.
Yeah. And director, and co-host, and editor, and producer, and...
Swept Media. Get swept up in today's independent music.
Good morning, everyone. In case it's not morning where you're at, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I am your host, Anthony Longhair Leclair, and I'm joined by my fabulous co-host, the marvelous Marla Mouse McHardy.
What's up, everybody?
Good question.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up?
That's a legit question. What's up?
No much, you?
I'm here doing a show.
Me too.
Oh, good.
Sweet.
I'm reviewing the new release by Leanna Chapman.
Me too. What a coincidence.
You.
Me?
No, it's the name of the song.
Oh.
So, in case you didn't glean from that what we're doing, today's single sweep is all about Leanna Chapman's latest release, You.
Mm-hmm.
You. It's all about you. This is actually my favorite of her songs.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah. So let's just jump right in so that people can hear it, and then we can talk about why. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Looking in the mirror, I can see the truth. I can see my spirit haunted still by you, hoping that tomorrow only brings the sun, only brings clarity, nowhere left to run. Calling all the angels, lift my fears inside, lift away my secrets, nothing left to hide. Bless me with the courage to see this journey through, no longer kept by you. And where do I belong? How do I stay strong? And all I know is I can't keep holding on to you.
I can hold on.
Somewhere in this darkness, I can feel the hope. I know I can make it. I've learned how to cope. You are only fiction, living in my mind, living in my weakness when I'm intertwined. Calling all the angels, lift my fears inside, lift away my secrets, nothing left
So that is You by Leanna Chapman.
You.
No, you.
No, you.
Yeah, you.
You.
That's what I said. Thoughts?
I like it. I do. And like you said, it's probably one of my favorite releases she's done so far. Like, I like it's kind of ballady, very sort of acoustic-y.
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, also very sort of acoustic-y, but also keeping that pop sound that she does so well at the same time, which I thought was cool.
Sorry, Leanna. I really like that it's so far removed from all the poppy top 40-ish stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, one of the last times we spoke, it was her saying, yeah, well, I have a ballad coming up, so wait for this shit. So, yeah, my favorite. Mm-hmm. I'm a ballad kind of guy anyway, but...
bit of a balladeer.
That's right, and I love when things are so stripped down, so when it started with the guitar, I was like, ooh. Mm-hmm. It's interesting. That being said, at the end, I could hear, like, if there is added piano at the end, I'd be like, ooh. And I think, so given the simplicity of the beat and the poppy stuff that's in it, I think it'd be really interesting to hear, like, a fully acoustic version of that song. Yeah. I know I say this in every episode where there's something that could be remotely done acoustic. And
wait, you like things that are acoustic?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah, except for the acoustics in this room. But it'd be interesting to just hear, like, her, a guitar, and a piano, and just, like, maybe a cajon. But I think it could do even without that. But yeah, and it's, it's a bit of a longer song in that it's over 4 minutes in that's what, we were talking to Ito about this, aka Electric Ego. Check out his music. Mm-hmm. Also a Toronto musician. We were talking to him last night and talking about people's attention spans and how really songs ought to be 2.5 minutes to keep people's attention, as opposed to the standard 3.5. Never mind going beyond that. So I like that she goes beyond that, because
I do too, actually.
If it's something that I enjoy listening to, then I want to listen to a lot of it. Mm-hmm. So the fact that it's over 4 minutes works for me. And I don't want to say I can take or leave the verses or whatever else, but the pre-chorus leading into the chorus is my favorite part. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know, when she hits those notes, when she's doing
that's really well done.
That
yeah,
bit.
I know exactly what you're talking about, and yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah, It makes me smile a lot. Yeah, it's for those of you who've listened to Leanna's music before, it is definitely a bit of a sidestep from what she has done previously. Mm-hmm. Sin is the one that I think of the most. I think it's because that's the first one that we covered of hers. Every pop artist has to have their ballad in their album anyway, so this works perfectly for that. And the fact that she's still producing music whilst in isolation and all that stuff is awesome. But yeah, I mean, you're more interested in pop music for the most part than I am. Yeah. So there's that, and we've talked about this before, of course. But yeah, I dig this, and I know a lot of people who'd be like, oh, come on, like, all right, get through the song, who don't have attention spans for it. But because as a listener of music, I have an attention span and I like ballads, this works for me.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you on that one. I think, I do really like this song. My only minor complaint about it is that, I do wish there was, a little less reverb on the vocals. Mm-hmm. Just because I know, and maybe this is me and just with my ear, but there are some parts in the song where, the reverb, and I think it's just because of the echo, makes it sound like it's a little off time. I don't know. And maybe that's just my ear hearing things, but... Mm-hmm. I mean, other than that, I think it's a great song. Yeah,
it's interesting. I don't know this for sure or not. I don't know if she does all of her own editing right now or if she sends it to someone. So do feel free to let us know. But there were a couple of things that I thought were interesting. One, the doubling of her voice. I mean, it's a ballad. I think we could do with just hearing her voice. Yeah. And then just a bit of reverb if you want to kind of vault it to the ethereal, airy kind of quality that, especially on that pre-chorus and the chorus there. But the doubler kind of does make it a bit much, I guess. Mm-hmm. But what was interesting about that is that's so heavily affected, but I noticed several times that there's still into certain lines or, that kind of thing. Speaking moistly, as our Prime Minister would say. And I wonder about that because oftentimes I will leave that stuff in my editing, because not because I'm lazy, but because either it's directly attached to a line too closely that it's like, nah, and the sound's coming too quickly that I can cut it, or that it's just, well, that's me taking a breath and I want people to hear the breath.
Yeah, that's just how you sing, so might as well leave it in there.
Yeah, but a lot of people cut that, so but most people don't notice because they don't think about it anymore because everything's so processed. But between lines, the singer is probably getting ready to sing the next line, which means they're probably taking a breath. So it's interesting. Anyway, I just noticed it specifically in this. I don't think I've really noticed it in any of her previous songs, but I guess because this is so pulled back in comparison to her previous music, I'm hearing more of that. It's not that overwhelming. Don't worry. Don't take this as an insult. I'm curious to know if that's just like an unnoticed thing in the editing or an intentional thing in the editing, and if that's producer or if it's just Leanna and perhaps Monica's got a hand in specifically producing, because I know she does for promoting. So, but yeah, shout out to Monica Chapman, also a great singer.
Yeah.
That's my lot. I dig the song. I've listened to it a bunch since it was sent my way. And sorry for the delay getting this out, but we had many things come at us all at once, so we're just sorting through all of that stuff while trying to record, while trying to edit, while trying to prep to get the fuck out of here, while trying to hit deadlines for other stuff. So, yeah.
Doing 15 things at once. That's what we're good at.
The Anthony Leclair story.
Yeah.
I can't physically juggle, but I can juggle my life.
You can mentally juggle.
Yeah, and it's like mentally juggling with fucking chainsaws that are on fire. But anyway, so I really dig this tune.
Yeah,
and
me too.
So everyone, link in the description below to listen to this song. And download
check it out.
Throw her all the money. You should be supporting local artistry, especially right now, because while you're sitting at home watching live streams and Netflix and all that stuff, who do you think are the people that are keeping you sane? Those are all the artists out there who are doing all that shit, and I don't want to get too speechy about that, but fucking support the arts, because once all this opens up again and you think things are going back to normal, we're still going to be struggling to pay our fucking rent. So support arts, damn it. Or don't watch anything and don't listen to anything and go insane alone in your place. And then tell me we're not important. Anyway, I did get speechy anyway. I don't give a fuck. Okay. So
that's fine. That's who you are.
Speechy?
Yeah.
Am I speechy? Oops. Okay. I feel like that was a
On
very
occasion.
direct yes. All right.
Not that that's a bad thing.
Oh, good. Thank you, Leanna, for you. Thank you for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for you. And, yeah.
We will see you guys later.
Swept Media. Get swept up in today's independent